Okay, so we have officially the first trailer for Avengers Doomsday. I was not expecting this trailer to drop today. In my opinion, I thought this trailer was gonna drop at Comic-Con at the Hall H panel and everything, but it seems like they're trying to get this out early ahead of, I guess, the Comic-Con panel and everything. But yeah, we finally have our first official trailer for Avengers Doomsday. And bro, it's been a interesting ride to get here, to finally have an official trailer for this movie. I know we got the first, I think it was like 4 teasers late last year, but now we can I don't know, start to talk more about what's actually, I guess, happening in this movie, like the characters in this movie and everything. And so I watched the trailer. I actually watched it a couple of times, and I guess my first time watching the trailer, or my initial reaction to the trailer, is that it looks cool. It looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. Everything that they showed in the trailer looks cool. Now, I did make a video, I think it was like a couple of days ago, and I'm gonna talk about that at the end of the video. But in that video, I talked about how I was way more excited for Spider-Man than Avengers Doomsday. And obviously, at that point, we hadn't had an official trailer, so yeah, you could make the argument that I was just going off the fact that there was more marketing for the movie. We're closer to the release for Spider-Man and everything, and we haven't seen an actual full trailer for Doomsday. And I was like, that's true, but I was still, in my opinion, I'm still okay, I'm still excited for Spider-Man more, just because the story in that seems more interesting. The street level aspects of that movie seem more interesting than what's happening in Avengers Doomsday. And so watching this trailer, I think I don't know, I'm kind of in the middle right now, because I think what they've shown in the trailer, a lot of the stuff, we got a couple of shots of Doctor Doom. We did get to see the Fantastic Four meeting the new Avengers. We got the Fantastic Four meeting the Wakandans. I know we got a little bit of that in one of the teaser trailers or whatever, but we fully get to see the Wakandans teaming up with the Fantastic Four, and I think the Wakandans are also teaming up with Namor and everything. And we're also gonna get into the speculation. We did get a shot of Shang-Chi versus Gambit, and that looked cool as well. I know, and I could be wrong on this, that this is, I'm assuming, the same trailer that they had at CinemaCon earlier this year, because it seems like a lot of the shots that are from this trailer, especially the Doctor Doom versus Thor at the end, that was in the CinemaCon trailer when that was released for those people and everything. But we also did get shots of, I remember people talking about how we got shots of Shang-Chi versus Gambit, and also Mystique versus Yelena and everything like that, and Mystique turning into Yelena and them fighting. And so we did get shots of that in this trailer as well. Obviously, we have like I said, Shang-Chi, but we also have Captain America. We have Sam Wilson's Captain America in this trailer. And I have talked about, ever since I feel like this movie has been announced and we've learned more stuff about the movie, and obviously Chris Evans is coming back as Steve Rogers. He's not Captain America in this movie, but I always made the argument that it felt like, to me at least, that Sam Wilson's Captain America was being sidelined for obviously reasons, because they want people to go watch this movie, and they have Chris Evans, and they're gonna promote him more and everything than Sam Wilson and everything. And it seems like, because I also made the argument that it seems like you're sidelining him as Captain America and you're just bringing back Steve Rogers. But it does seem like Sam Wilson is still, he still is Captain America. He's got the outfit on, he's got the shield and everything. And it kind of just seems like Steve Rogers is just some guy now. Like, he doesn't have he doesn't have the Captain America costume on. He doesn't have the shield. He's got Thor's hammer. And so I don't know. It's weird because he has a beard and he has, I don't know. He just looks like some dude right now. But yeah, at the end of the trailer, we also got Thor meeting Steve Rogers again since, I think, Avengers Endgame. I think that was their last movie together. And so seeing them both back together was cool as well. And at the end of the trailer, we did get Thor versus Doctor Doom. In that, I mean, he looks pretty powerful. I mean, he was able to block Thor's freaking Stormbreaker attack. So, I mean, he's pretty powerful, it seems like. And so I'm saying all of this. I'm saying all of, like, these things that look cool in the trailer. And I also forgot to mention that we got to see some of the X-Men. We got to see Cyclops. Like I said, we saw Mystique. We also saw Ant-Man in the trailer as well. But yeah, like I said, all of these things that they're showing off look really cool. Does that mean I'm excited for the movie now? I'm gonna be honest, not really. Now, what they showed off in this trailer looks interesting. Obviously, this is a first trailer, so we still don't know what's actually going on in this movie and why Doctor Doom is the main villain of this movie as a whole. There have been like some speculations of like why he's the main villain in that movie or in this movie, and I wanted to go over some of those speculations, some of those theories. But like, I feel like the main speculation right now is that like the reason why Doctor Doom is like, messing with like the Avengers and everything, I guess, is that like he's coming after I think he's coming after Franklin. Now, Franklin is the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm. If you remember back in Fantastic Four First Steps, in that movie, they were having a child and everything. And I think at the end of, I think it was like a post-credit scene at the end of that movie, they were showing how like Doctor Doom had showed up at, he showed up in the Fantastic Four's universe and was like, around Franklin and everything. And, so apparently he's coming after Franklin. And I'm presuming it's because Franklin is some powerful character. Like maybe Doctor Doom knows that like in the future or like whatever, this kid is going to become super powerful or anything or something like that. So that's why he's coming after him. That is my theory. I feel like this can be backed up by the fact that like in this trailer we see shots of, the Fantastic Four teaming up with the Wakandans and everything. And it seems like in some of the shots we have like this giant seawall in the back. And like I said, it seems like also Namor and his people are teaming up with the Wakandans to protect the Fantastic Four. It seems like the Wakandans are going to Namor for help because they need extra, people to take on Doctor Doom and, whatever he's got planned. And that's evident by the fact that like there's a giant seawall in the background. So I guess that's some type of protection barrier that they have, kind of akin to like what they did in Infinity War with the Avengers, namely Captain America and his team showing up with the Vision and Scarlet Witch, because obviously in that movie Thanos was trying to get, the Vision's, I think it was like, I can't remember the exact stone. It might have been the Mind Stone or something like that. But in that movie, Thanos was trying to collect all the stones, and so that's why the Avengers went to the Wakandans to protect them and everything. And so that is, it seems like it's going to be similar to that maybe and everything. But yeah, that is just my speculation. My other speculation is that, and I think this was talked about a little bit, is that Doctor Doom is also going after Captain America's kid, or not Captain, or I guess Steve Rogers, Captain America, same people, I guess, whatever. But obviously, I think it was the first teaser trailer for this film. In that teaser, we saw Captain America living his life, and he's with Peggy, but he has a child and everything. And the theory is that the reason why Doctor Doom is going after Captain America's child is because Captain America created like some incursion by having a child with Peggy, by going back in time and everything like that. And I guess he wasn't supposed to do that. And so I guess that's another reason why Doctor Doom is going after Captain America's child, and like he has his own personal reasons for doing it. I don't know the exact reasons, but I've also heard theories like that as well. But yeah, all that sounds interesting. But yeah, for a first trailer, man, I guess putting the speculation to the side and like really looking at this trailer, for me at least, I think this trailer has a lot of cool things going for it. It's got the X-Men, the 20th Century Fox X-Men, you know, showing back up. It's got Steve Rogers, Chris Evans coming back as Captain America, Thor, you know, you got the, you know, Doctor Doom. But yeah, man, overall, like, I thought this trailer was fine. I think there's a lot of cool things going on in this trailer that for a lot of people, this is going to get them excited. I feel like for a lot of people, you know, everything that they're showing in this trailer is going to get people hyped up and excited. But for me personally, I'm just gonna have to, I need to know more about the story for this movie. I need to actually see more. I need to watch this movie. I feel like to really, I don't know, like, because yes, you're showing me a lot of cool things, and it's cool, you know. Seeing Doctor Doom looks cool. Seeing Chris Evans show back up as not Captain America, but as Steve Rogers is cool, and everything. Having the X-Men show up and everything, that looks cool. But will that make for a good movie? That's the question, and we don't know yet. But overall, I thought this was a solid trailer. I liked it, but like I said, I'm not in the same headspace like, oh, we're back, this is giving me Infinity War and Endgame vibes. That's not where I am right now. I know for some other people, probably a lot of other people, they're gonna feel like that when they watch this trailer and everything. But for me, like I said, there was a lot of cool things that they showed off in this trailer, but for me, I don't know if that's going to amount to a good film. But this is just a first trailer, so I don't know. So yeah, man, those are my thoughts and opinions on the Avengers Doomsday trailer. It's actually crazy that because it seems like this movie, like, we knew it was coming out this year and everything, but I feel like it was taking so long for us to get an actual trailer and everything. I know Spider-Man Brand New Day, they're trying to focus on that and get that movie out, but I am just glad that we have something to go off of, or like talk about and like speculate on, rather than, you know, just us speculating on 4 short little teasers and everything. But yeah, man, we finally got our first trailer for Avengers Doomsday. So, but yeah, man, let me know in the comment sections below, did this first trailer for Avengers Doomsday get you excited for the movie? Or are you still skeptical about the movie as a whole? Or do you just not care about the MCU right now? Leave all your thoughts and opinions down in the comment sections below. And yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. So yeah, bye. Also, before I actually end the video, I just want to say my last video that I did, why I'm more excited for Spider-Man than the Avengers movie. I was not expecting that video to do as well as it did. As I am recording this video right now, I think it has over 6,000 views, or like 6,005. I think almost 7,000. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it is my most viewed video that I've ever done on anything. But on YouTube specifically, it is my most viewed video of all time. Now, I've never gotten this many eyeballs on one video, and all I wanted to say is I'm very appreciative and very thankful for all of the people that decided to watch that video, because I did not think that video was going to blow up like the way it blew up, and everything. And I'm just very grateful for that and everything, and I want to keep making videos on this channel and everything. And I'm just I'm very appreciative to, the people who commented on the video, the people who watched the video and everything. And I'm grateful to the people who have decided to subscribe to my channel as well. That is also awesome. I want to make more superhero content in general, but yeah, just talking about things that I love talking about and everything, whether that's movies, TV shows, superheroes, anything I'm passionate about. And yeah, I just want to keep doing that and everything. And so yeah, I'm just very thankful for that. So yeah, that now I'm gonna end the video now. And so yeah, bye.